Day 10 walk, the Murray River. There's just so much river around here, and there's so many good walks here. This here, I actually saw that this is the venue for I think it's the Kaiana Outrigging Canoe Club. There's their waka and their wakaama over there. Yeah, so these are their canoes, or their waka. But, like, I don't think that they get used, because there's a lot of long grass around them. They kind of don't look used. Anyway, I was going to look them up and see if I had enough guts to go for a paddle. Right, what have we got up here? What things do we have to look out on this walk? Look out for on this walk. Dogs off leash area, that's right. No cars, no bikes or motorbikes. No camping. Looks pretty safe to me. There's lots of little private jetties. As you can see, that one there's got a sign making sure people keep out. But yeah, you can see them on the other side of the river as well. People have got their own little private jetties, which is pretty bougie. A lovely big open area with the footpath there, and then all the grass there, and then the river on the far side there. I might walk closer to the river, but I don't know if you can see that, but I think that bird's just moving because I've come closer to it. Is that one of those ospreys? Is that an osprey? Anyway, they're bloody loud. So the other day I was thinking that every time I'm going for walks, it feels really quiet. Like I've watched back a few of my videos and I'm like, where is everybody? It's so quiet. But I think what's happened is I've spent I have all of my adult life working full time, primarily Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. And so whenever I used to do anything on my off work time, there'd be so many people. And I'm walking in the middle of the day. I'm walking about 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm walking through people's regular walking hours. So that's probably why there's not many people, because everybody's working. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. Not that I'm complaining. I love it. There's another bird down there. Oh, look at that one's got a nice decorative gate on his little jetty. People have set up little chairs over there. This old fella here. There's a statue of an Indigenous man with a boomerang. I'm interested to know how this works, because most of these people have got like a private property sign. Like this one's got no trespassing, but he's got a full-on shed there. There's one back there as well, but there's a whole bunch of jetties down here. They're all private property. But like, I'm thinking, how does this work? Because people don't own the water, they don't own the river, and they don't own the river bank. Well, you can't own the river bank, I'm pretty sure. There's another one. Private jetty, keep off. But you try and go down there. But that's another one. They must have to pay a fee, or well, they've obviously had to have certain requirements on how big to build their jetty. You couldn't obviously have it all the way over to the other side of the road and make it a bridge, but other side of the river and turn it into a bridge. But yeah, interesting. I'm coming up to this footpath. It's taking me literally feels like into somebody's backyard. Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't know how I feel living in this house. I think I need to get back over there to that footpath there, because it'll take me back up along the river. There it is. That's the footbridge. This footbridge looks pretty steep. Oh, yeah, it is. You gotta watch your step on this thing. It's not that even. Anyway. Now me, I love a good footbridge. Okay, so I've come to this part here. Foreshore area, pedestrians welcome. The river foreshore is a public thoroughfare. Feel free to use and enjoy. Please keep on your left, Shire of Murray. But my issue is that there's not a footpath here, so it looks like you're kind of walking in people's front yards. Another bunch of jetties though. Oh God, honestly. These ones haven't got private property written all over them. I will just keep walking along through what feels like people's front yards. Someone obviously has been mowing the lawn here. Okay, this feels so weird. I mean, the outside is that, it feels like hardly anyone's home anyway. Like, it's so quiet. Like, there's not people sitting out on their decks or anything watching out to the water. Okay, I think it's grass all the way up to the Pelican Cafe, which is my next stop. Still feels weird though. So great, I'm back on the road, but this road has actually got no footpath on either side. Oh great, I'm back to the bridge, back to footpath, so that's important to me. Having a footpath, a safe place to walk on, and not feeling like I'm walking through somebody's front yard, or backyard for that matter. Most days when I go for these walks, my thought process is in the morning is, okay, when can I get this walk in? Shall I do it first thing? Or do I need to get some stuff done? So, when you've got to do things like laundry, you've got to get it out on the line early so, it has time to dry. So usually if I've got laundry to do, I'll make sure I've done that in the morning. And then, if I've had other errands to run, like I have to drop my daughter off somewhere or, I have to go meet someone for coffee. Like they're important too, but the later on in the day it gets, the harder it is for me to get out and do it. In fact, this morning I got up at 5:30 to put the rubbish bin out, and I was like, maybe I should go for a walk this early in the morning. The only place I'd do that is if I just left from my house and walked around where I live. Like I wouldn't drive to a walking trail that early in the morning. It's just a little bit, I don't know. I feel like it would add a layer of risk to do it that early in the morning. So that's my thought process. Shall I get it done really early first thing, and then I can get all my other stuff done during the day and then not have to worry about going out? But most of the time I've been getting out between 10 and maybe 1. Haven't managed to do the early walk, or I haven't done a late walk either. It's another challenge within a challenge that I'll try and do. So it's lovely down here on the Murray River. This is part of the Murray River, and over here we've got all these lovely houses on this side of the road, which I reckon at some point, like this one here, this cute little one there, at some point would have been owned by people who maybe lived in the city, and then they had a house down here, like a holiday batch, and they'd come for summers down by the lake, or school holidays down by the lake. But it's all built up now. There's no empty land. So I've just come to the end of my walk, and I've come across this. It's like an abandoned tennis court. Maybe it used to be part of this thing here, which is the Jetty's Bar and Grill, which is pumping at the moment. But it's a little old abandoned tennis court. Looks like the old netball courts we used to play netball on. How cool are these cars? Another nice easy walk, nothing too exciting. But yeah, that weird part, like that cut my walk short. I would have walked probably another kilometre, but that weird part walking through that grassy area, which looked like I was walking on people's property, even though the sign clearly says, you know, feel free to walk through there. It's me done. What's it say? 4.1, oh, you can't see it in there. 4.15 kilometres.